with humanity through suffering and turmoil swiftly moving on towards its destiny. I think we all can recognize right now that's happening. If we be loiterers, if we fail to play our part, surely others will be called upon to take up our task as ministers to the crying needs of the afflicted world. Not by the force of numbers, not by the mere exposition of a set of new and noble principles, not by an organized campaign of teaching, no matter how worldwide and elaborate its character, not even by the staunchness of our faith or the exaltation of our enthusiasm, can we ultimately hope to vindicate in the eyes of the critical and skeptical age the supreme claim of the Abhá Revelation. One thing and only one thing, one unfailingly and alone secure the undoubted triumph of this sacred cause, namely, the extent to which our own inner life and private character mirror forth in their manifold aspects the splendor of those eternal principles proclaimed by Bahá'u'lláh. And the more that we focus on sticking to the guidance in which we've been given and blessed with and try to share that with others, the easier it will be to bring people in the study circle. And that's the key. And it says right here, the transformative effect of studying the Word of God is experienced by the many whose lives are touched in the same way by the community's activities. I think we all, especially George, can recognize how we're touched by the community's activities. I know when I came here a year ago and I sat at feast and I saw these youth singing, the last time I remember seeing that was when I was, 8, 9, when I was in Alaska. And remember just feeling a deep touch in my heart. And that can happen again and again and again. But the way it gets there is by really digging deep and focusing on our own characters and how we manifest Baha'u'llah's covenant and cause. And that comes through prayer. And that was even recognized today by Megan, who said, I know when I pray, or those that do pray for teaching, it happens. And your prayers will be heard, and the people will come. It just comes with the effect of wanting to find yourself in this daily habit of practicing what we know works. And it's simple. It can be as complicated as you want, but it's truly simple. It's just pray, and practice the faith. And then people will come. That's how it works. I know that works. When I came here a year ago, I was in a groove, man. You remember, I was like, everywhere I go, it was just like instant. I meet people who I could see. And the same thing happened on my trip through South America. I was in this way of praying, and Baha'u'lláh constantly just put in my life and my path the people that needed to be there and get me to where I was going. And the same thing will happen here in Tacoma. I feel like recently we kind of all felt the loss of people kind of moving out of Tacoma. But that's okay. It happens. That's the cycle. We go through these cycles of life, the rejuvenating process. We're in winter, spring is coming. This is how it works. People come and they go. But the reality is when they come, we need to learn what we do best, and that's turn to God in our faith and our daily practice. And it just comes naturally.
The people have been coming and going from Tacoma for decades. And there's so many people have served in this community historically. I hear Tim talking about it. And I mean, really, this is incredible. The list is very long. But yeah.